to keep you warm. To make you go home, to make you go, to make you go. I never wanted to make you go. Well, you might be a stranger now, and I just wanted to let you know that I meant what I said. And every dream I've ever had been of myself. And every dream I've ever had been of a better view instead of my summer. Losing you was like cutting my fingers off. And even with that summer, without you I'd rather cut all my fingers off.
Oh, hello there. Pretty sick view. Let me just get in shot here of the mountains, and you might be like, that doesn't look like Australia. And if you're one of those customers, one of those patrons, one of those people that are watching this video, and you're like, had that thought, you're right. I'm actually in Utah at my mom's place. It's the holidays, and I'm using it as a little context casa to tell a little story that happened outside film and footage. Gold Coast, get up there thinking I want to be like Mick Fannin and catching little waves, but turns out there were no waves. It was completely flat to an extent that I didn't know it was possible for the ocean to get. But luckily, as you saw in that last little scene, catch like these tiny little waves because I see this tiny pulse, and I'm like, let's go out and look at this area, Currumbin Alley. It looks sick. End of a river mouth, and there's this like really shallow sandbank that gets covered. So we're in like 6 inches of water, catching like a foot wave, riding all the way into the shore. But you might notice, like, dude, why didn't you? Those look like the easiest waves ever. Why didn't you catch every wave all the way into the river? And I'd say, you're right. I feel embarrassed. And what happened was, I kicked a rock while getting out, while trying to stash my key. Just fully broke my pinky toe. So was having a little trouble balancing. Nonetheless, had an awesome time. Enjoy the sunset, and continued on my way on this Australian adventure. The next place you'll see now. Man, I don't know if that was legal to fly the drone over the bridge there. If the FAA of Australia sees this, that wasn't me. That was stock footage. I definitely didn't fly the drone over the bridge. But you look at that Bondi scene and you might be asking yourself, Jack, why didn't you surf that? That looks sick. Little A-frame at the south side of the Bondi beach. And I didn't realize there was any waves. Again, it was super flat for whatever reason on the east coast of Australia when I was there in the beginning of the trip. Little hint that it definitely wasn't like that at the end of the trip. Crystal clear water, not a parcel of sand anywhere in that water. Just you could see like the shadow of the surfers through the water. It's pretty sick. Problem is, I definitely had a broken toe, and I had anywhere from 1 to a few Negronis too many to go surfing at that place. 'Cause I was just enjoying the view. And when I got out of there, I'm like, I'm gonna go get my wetsuit and surf. And let's just say the bike ride home was dangerous. I was enjoying the views and the Negronis a little bit too much, but nonetheless, super sick. And the next spot I definitely did surf. So, redemption.
What is the content of love? But basically, love is something we can't put our finger on at all. We say, we use such words as warmth, tenderness, all these things, they don't really get to the point. When you're loving somebody, you are simply delighting in that person as such, as if another human organism, in its mental and its physical aspects, were a piece of music, or a work of art, or a glorious morning. Go over another person's physical form and look at it from every possible point of view and play with it. And that's what it's about. It's the adoration of the form of a human being. And you do that adoring in terms of physical contacts that are, say, dancing with your fingers across the skin, or whatever it may be. This is the nitty-gritty, the nub of love. You want something much more than that. You want to be played with, definitely. That's more like it. Content of love. It's a sort of, it's part of it, it's incidental. It's a way of saying very strongly, yes, I do want to be with you. But basically, love is something we can't put our finger on at all.
Yeah, so sketchy cold. I don't really have much to say. Let's just jump to past Jack and he'll describe it for you.
Sitting out here waiting for the waves. Water's clear, like crystal clear. Pretty good day. Much warmer than surfing Bells the other day. That was terrifyingly cold. This is only like California winter cold, so enjoying it. Got my own break to myself. Sea line just swam through the break, the lineup. Good times, good times. Now I just got to catch my first wave. and right into the beach, man. Yeah. I don't know what accent that was, but you know, accents aren't my forte. You know, it's not what I'm always want to do. And that, oh, here's a wave.
Meow. 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 Yeah, so Perth was cool. Perth was another kind of like flat. There wasn't a lot of swell going on in Australia when I was there, which for me was fine. I'm a really terrible surfer, as you can tell from these videos so far, but just trying to get better one step at a time. As Rocky Balboa would say, one step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. Well, anyway, yeah, so it's fine. You know, sometimes it just doesn't, you just don't get swell. So decided to go check out Rottnest Island, rented a a rental bike, as they're called, from the ferry company, and just decided to ride around the island. I had about like 6 hours to explore the island. So of course I'm like, I'm gonna get a workout in. I'm gonna ride to the far side of the island, or at least like towards the far side of the island. Just kept going and going and going, and get all the way to the other side to the very end of the island, and realized I had about like 10 miles to go to get back. So I decided, let me just chill, have the rest of my water, have a snack. I ended up taking a nap after I had that squawking battle with the whatever bird that was, seagull. And as I'm getting up to leave, I'm like, whoa, what was that giant spout, that giant pillar of water that just flew out of the ocean? Turns out it was a whale. Couldn't get the drone fast enough to catch that, but what I did catch, and as you saw, potted dolphins, really sick, and as well, just a sea lion, whatever breed of aquatic animal that was, just living his best life, just living it up. And I just took inspiration from that and try to channel that into my surf sessions in Manly, which is the next stop on this adventure.
I can be a man, be big and tough. For you, darling, there won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, and I'd learn to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. Oh, you walked into my life at such a dark time, when I couldn't make a move and I couldn't make a rhyme. You picked me up and dusted me off and told me I was fine. You said, oh babe, I'm yours till the end of time. You're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. Holes in my shoes, and I got dirt on my hands, but I'll take care of you better than any other man. I'll hold you until we all go. 'Cause you, my sweet, oh, you saved my soul.
Yep, so that's the Australian adventure. Pretty sick. As I kind of teased in the beginning, you know, Bondi, when I looked at it before, totally flat. Couldn't be any clear water. Looked like almost the water was there. Looked like they were almost floating in the air and catching air waves. And this next segment, we'll really put in a point of context how unlike that was when I went and surfed it at the end of the trip. It was gnarly. So thanks for watching, and look at this crash footage.
Well now, we call this the act of mating, but there are several other very important differences between human beings and animals that you should know about.
I'd appreciate your input. Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my and I'll bet you'll feel. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You had enough of 2-hand touch, you want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House. Hash browns coming quicker than FedEx, never reaching apex, just like Coca-Cola's how you are inclined to make me rise an hour early, just like daylight savings time. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. So if I capsize and defies high tide, B5, you sunk my battleship. Please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with an automatic.
That was huge.
I gotta learn how to read. I totally misread the surf report, mixed up Manly with Bondi. Should have been surfing Manly and surf Bondi, and here's why. It felt way bigger than 1 to 3 feet, double overhead, and got totally blown up in the reform in the middle. Whoops. Go frame by frame. Just casually hanging out here, you know, paddling back in, and then the double up reform section blows me up, and somehow I find myself on my feet, and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting out, and then just obliterated. I guess I gotta go back to school. I don't know how to read. I found a better angle. Here I am, just paddling in, and this is a wave that just rebounded off the shore because it's like a super shallow sandbank, like 10 feet in front of that. And I'm just, you know, about to adjust the camera, get some water out of my face, and then all of a sudden, whoop-pow, shebang, Ja-boy is now in the air. What's going on? How am I standing? What in the universe is this? And I'm like, let's just fall. And I'm down.